Now we have a question that says the value of the machine purchased 2 years ago, the machine was purchased 2 years ago, depreciates at an annual rate of 10%. Okay, the depreciation rate is constant and is equal to 10%. The present value of the machine is 97,200 rupees. So the value of machine 2 years after the purchase is 97,200. So find the value after 3 years from now, and we have to find the value when it was purchased. So we have to find two things. First of all, we have to find the value of the machine 3 years from now, right, from this point of time, and we have to find out the value of the machine when it was purchased. What we are given is the value of the machine after 2 years of its purchase and the rate of depreciation. So how do we go about this now? We have a formula that says V is equal to V naught into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to power n. So here V is the value of the machine 3 years from now, V naught is the present value of the machine, 1 minus R by 100 raised to power n. So we have value of the machine 3 years from now is equal to the present value into 1 minus R by 100 raised to power n. We know the present value, that is equal to 97,200. We know the rate, that is equal to 10%. We know n, that is 3 years. So we put all these over here. We get 97,200 into 1 minus 10 upon 100 raised to power 3. From here we get 97,200 into 9 upon 10 into 9 upon 10 into 9 upon 10. So now this value will come out to be equal to rupees 70858.80. This is the value of the machine 3 years after from this point of time. So 3 years from this point of time means 5 years after the purchase, right? So this is the value of the machine 3 years from now. Now let's move on to the second part of the question, which says find the value when it was purchased. So we have to find out the initial value of the machine, that means when the machine was purchased at that point of time. So we again have the formula which says V is equal to V naught into 1 minus R by 100 raised to power n. Now we know the present value of the machine, that is equal to 97,200. We have to find out the value of the machine 2 years ago. Am I right? Yes. So we have the present value of the machine is V is the present value of the machine. V naught is the value of the machine 2 years ago. So we have V as the present value of the machine, that is 97,200. V naught is the value of machine 2 years ago. So if now we have to calculate the value of V naught given the value of V, given the value of R, that is equal to 10%, and given the value of N, that is 2 years. So R is equal to 10% and N is equal to 2 years. So now we equate all these values over here. We get V is 97,200 is equal to V naught into 1 minus 10 upon 100 raised to power 2. Am I right? So from here we get 97,200 is equal to V naught into 9 upon 10 square square. So V naught is equal to 97,200 into 10 upon 9 into 10 upon 9. Solving this equation, we will get the value of machine 2 years ago, or the value of machine when it was purchased, equal to rupees 1,20,000. So solve this yourself and you will get a value equal to 1,20,000.